Thank you for letting me listen in.
Yeah, of course.
Are
This
you
is
on
wild.
this day, Hazel?
He's my enemy, and I just listened to his tarot card reading. He was the one that blew me up.
Your Babylari is no good here.
What? Why?
Because I'm gonna give it to you for free.
Oh yeah! I scammed Sam. Thank you, Elijah. I miss you so much.
Of course, it's I'm a little regretful that I have had to be gone for a couple of weeks, but it is wonderful to see you.
I'm missing you every day. Can you believe me?
Well, you know what? We've missed you very much. I know I've heard quite a few people be like, I miss having Hazel here.
Yeah, I'll look for excuses to come by every time.
Ah, well, you are welcome every time.
Thank you. Well, so Sab, right? Sab was hinting at the fact that I should go into the woods tonight because it's Friday the 13th and that I should get a tarot card reading to see if I'm gonna die or not. But after watching your tarot card reading with JR, I also want the general one because you're so good at it.
Ah, thank you very much. It's honestly an obnoxious amount of nerdery in my teens reading up about mythological stuff, so it's I appreciate that greatly.
I just love the way you do it. I could listen to you all day.
Ah, you're far too generous. I'm blushing.
No, it's true.
I thank you greatly. Here, well, let's see. We'll do the general reading first,
Okay.
and then we'll do, and then, you know what, we'll just do a super hokey, just a super obnoxious, like, oh, you're gonna die tonight kind of reading.
okay, yeah, I love
Okay,
that.
brilliant. Okay, so, have you gotten your tarot reading before?
Yeah.
Ah, brilliant. So you know the drill, essentially.
I love tarot card. Actually, Elijah, can I just whenever I need one, call you and then ask if you're free for one? Because I love tarot card readings.
Absolutely.
She's the best at it.
She is the
You're
best.
far too generous.
Okay. What do I have to do?
All right, so I'm gonna shuffle these cards up nice and fresh for you. Give me a number between 1 and lucky number 7.
If I would have to give you a number, it would be 3.
The magic number. All right, while I shuffle these up here, I want you to hold in your mind a question that has been plaguing you, or a decision that you have been juggling. You don't have to say it out loud, but you can hold it close and think on it while I shuffle here.
What could we have as a question? Okay, I'm thinking. Maybe, am I going the right path? Should I marry Raymond is crazy? What does our future hold? Should we do what does our future hold?
And that was ETA.
All right, got that. Perfect. Now I have all 78 cards spread on the table here. I'll give you a couple more minutes if you wish to, or moments if you wish to think more on this question that you're holding.
I'm stuck in between one of them being, am I on the right path? And the other one being, what is my future holding for me?
Ooh, you know what? You want to just draw 2 cards? We'll do your path
Ooh,
first and
yeah.
then your future second. Ooh, I love those kind of questions. Okay, beautiful. All right, so I have 78 here. Ooh, okay, we'll do this first one.
Okay.
And then I'll draw the second one as well if you want to pull another card here.
40.
Beautiful.
Who's the better option, Ray Romanoff or Kyle Pratt is crazy.
Ooh, okay. So we'll do your first card here. Flip it over. And this is about a question about your path, yes?
Yeah.
So what we have here is the Magician, the first card in the major arcana, which are the cards representing big concepts.
Okay.
Now we see here a very elegantly robed person. You see they have a long, flowing, almost gossamer scarlet robe draped over their arms, and they hold aloft a candle that is literally burning at both ends as they gaze down upon a table that has a chalice, a coin, a sword, and a wand.
Oh.
Each of these are representative of each suit in the minor arcana of the tarot. Across the ground, there is strewn both growing and dried flowers, roses, lilies, goldenrod. This particular card is very interesting because it symbolizes creativity, skill, originality, and a masterful execution of that. Being able to find an original solution to a problem and being able to accomplish something which is impossible for many others. To manifest willpower into reality. Quite literally, you creating your own magic.
Oh my god. That's literally what I'm trying to do right now.
Really?
Yeah, I've been trying to, get away from all the hate inside of me and trying to get back at those people in my clown ways.
Oh. Now, this particular card is really interesting. You know, some cards can be representative of other people, right? It could be like, oh, someone in your life that represents this. Sometimes
Chatty!
that represent, like motherhood, fatherhood, etc. This card, I'll have to say, more often than not, represents the individual that is receiving the reading, because it is the first card in the major arcana. And who is number one? You.
Oh my god.
So if anything, this card is, especially in regards to your question about your path, giving you the idea, believe in your own magic, because it is more than enough.
Oh, I love this!
It is a kind of magic that inspires others as well.
I really love this message.
Magician is one of my favorite cards, I will admit.
I love this meaning. Oh my god.
Do you have any other clarifying questions you wish to ask?
So that does mean I'm doing everything the way I was intending to, right?
You know what? This card, not that there are any yes, no cards. This is one of the more positive cards that's basically encouraging you to invest more in yourself, in your own natural energy, right? Other people who try to deny your abilities, your innate charm, charisma, the way that you inspire people and bring light to the room, that's yours. No one could take that away from you. And if anyone tries to deviate you and try to say, oh, you should be more like this, oh, you should be more like that, no, fuck that. Because you're on the right path. Being your truest self is the correct path, at least based off of what the magician is saying here.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
This is exactly what I needed.
That actually delights me to hear.
Really
Do you have any other questions before we flip over the next card?
This is the perfect card. I love it.
Brilliant. All right, and the next one was about kind of like fate, future, that kind of loose question there. Okay, let me flip this one over. Ooh, okay. Wait, this is crazy. Sorry, I'm being a little unprofessional.
No, I love it. I love it.
We've got another. I've been drawing all major arcana cards today. It's kind of nuts.
Oh my god.
So what we have here is the 21st card, the world. So we've had the 1st and the 21st.
Oh my god.
So what we have is, okay, all right, the artwork on here. So we have almost a Venus de Milo figure, a a naked woman that is robed in very thin gossamer, basically barely even clad, in both hands, holding candles burning at both ends.
Oh
So it's
my
like a
god.
duplication of the card from before, right? The magician was holding aloft a candle burning at both ends, whereas this figure, this almost Aphroditean kind of figure, is just casually holding these two candles. You know, people often warn, oh, you know, try not to burn the candle at both ends. Well, this figure is doing it effortlessly with two candles.
Oh.
Now, the figure seems to be floating in the sky with it almost seems like a wreath of hops and barley, you know, very like life-giving foods that were the foundation of societies in the olden days of yore. And around it, in the four corners of the card, there are clouds with the likenesses of different animals and creatures floating in them. We have a human, smiling, golden-haired, touched by the
God.
sunset. We have an eagle looking down upon the figure,
Oh.
not condescendingly, but almost protectively. And we have a lion boldly staring out from the clouds. And then a bull standing stalwart. Now, this particular card, the world, it represents wholeness, completing a full circle, and having
Oh my God.
oneness with the world around you. And that coming from a sense of completion and accomplishment, closure and fulfillment, a final chapter. Now, some people may take this as being, you know, a finite definitive ending, right? Think of it more as a happily ever after, in a way, in whatever
Oh my
chapter of your journey you are on. You know, some people think, oh, the end of my story, there's nothing else. No, we'll think about fairy tales and old parables, right? Princess marries prince, happily ever after, right?
Yeah.
The tiger gets the strawberry, happily ever after. There's obviously a story after that, but there is a sense of accomplishment in the journey that has been undertaken. So I'll have to say you've had a really good, really fucking good portends here. Pardon my French. Especially if you are
God.
looking for some sort of, maybe not telling you definitively how your future will go, but assuredness that, especially if we take it with the magician, right? Just because these kind of seem like partner cards with the symbolism, among other things, that they seem to go hand in hand here, right? If you continue as who you are
Literally everything
on
Freddie
your
said.
path, celebrating your light and being around people who will celebrate that magic within you, that will naturally come to the conclusion of accomplishment, catharsis.
I am speechless. This is insane.
It is kind of, I really love it when the cards tell a story. Like this one is kind of, this one's kind of nuts.
Just so you understand, I literally sat down with Chatty and talked about how we should handle things with like lighthearted love, because that's what we are. We're clowns, right? And it was so hard for me to like go and move past what I've been through, and he helped me. And now I'm back on being a silly clown, and now this reading is happening.
I'll have to say, just hearing that kind of brings tears to my eyes. It can be difficult to find, especially with the kind of almost meat grinder, forgive the kind of rough theme there, but the meat grinder way that living in San Andreas can put people through and the challenges that we face, it can be difficult to maintain that light-hearted sense of enjoyment.
Exactly.
You know, maintain that delight in finding joy and newness and just wide-eyed wonder in the things around us and in the people around us. So it's an insurmountable challenge to face at times, but to be able to look at those more difficult things, whether it's external conflicts, interpersonal conflicts, internal conflicts, and in spite of all of that, choose to embrace that little bit of magic inside of us and not allow the poison that very easily ekes into us all at one point or another. Finding the antidote to that, that is a beautiful journey to be on.
That is a beautiful reading you just gave me. I'm so happy!
That makes me very happy to hear.
I love
Especially
it.
as isolating as things can be, that makes me very happy to know that you have people that support you in that and don't try to go, oh, you gotta be super brooding and serious and shoot everyone.
No. I have a great support system.
Well, do you have any other questions about this card?
No, it explains itself so perfectly. It's perfect.
It really does. And you know what? Sometimes the cards will give one challenging questions to think about. Other times the cards will be like, hey, you're doing great. Keep doing great. You're great.
Yeah.
And I kind of love those readings. Okay, do you still want to do a super like obnoxiously stereotypical tarot card reading? On how your Friday the 13th will go? Okay.
I need to know if I die today because Sab told me I'm gonna die today.
All right, well, let us see.
Oh, wow!
Come hither. So you wish to read about your future, yes?
Yes.
Be careful, for this is but Friday the 13th. The 13th day in the month of March. In like a lion, out like a lamb. But lambs do go to the slaughter. Now I ask of you, choose a number between 1 and 7. Psych, I'm going to shuffle this deck 13 times!
13?
13, the unluckiest lucky number.
Oh my god! It's 5!
Mirror, mirror on the wall. There's no mirror in here, but if it was, I'd crack it because it's Friday the 13th.
No, not cracking it!
Now be careful, Hazel. Hazel. Like witch Hazel. The very thing that they used to put on doorsteps
I love
to
her
discourage
so
black
much.
cats
I love her.
from crossing the threshold.
She's amazing. I'm so scared.
If you do dare, select one of these cards laid out here bare. And we shall see if you shall survive this night.
43.
The 43rd card, yes indeed.
She is the female party.
Prime number? I know not. I did not finish high school.
Me neither.
I shall pull this card here and shuffle the rest.
This was this. All I did, I didn't even put. All I did, I was going back.
Those
and
two
forth
together
here.
would be epic, I can't lie. I'm so curious.
All right, and we shall flip the card here to see your fate.
What's happening?
We have here the lovers.
Oh.
This is a card about
Listen, man, you guys wrap it up over
relationships.
here, right?
I am rapping. I got zero sales today.
I dare say, this particular card, the lovers, you will see an angel, dark, winged, and terrifying, flying over two people in a fruited orchard. You, Hazel, shall have all of your relationships cursed!
Oh no!
Yes, that is what this, the Friday the 13th, have decreed.
Is it because I hugged Jason?
Let me see that. Actually, let me see the card here. Yes!
No!
The ties between people are bound and unbound on Friday the 13th. Choices that affect not just the decision maker, but you as well.
What does it mean?
It means you should be careful of anyone that you are in a close relationship with on this night. For a backstabbed once, back shall be stabbeth again.
How dare they?
However, if you wish to survive this night, keep those you love close. For not all relationships are romantical.
Oh, I get it. I get it. It's the
Indeed.
romantic ones I can't trust tonight.
And be wary of anyone who sports red hair. For they are bad luck on Friday the 13th, and that is the color of the hair of the angel on this card. So I am choosing to interpret that as an evil omen.
If you interpret it like that, I'll do too.
Indeed, for terrible things are afoot, but as they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
That's
That
why
is
I
how
was
you shall
standing
survive
right
Friday the
here.
13th. For if you venture out into the woods alone, you shall surely perish. Perish!
So I should go with JR.
Oh, 100% yes.
What?
That is what the card hath decreed.
You know what? I might.
And if it's not a fun time, you can leave him to the wolves. I don't know. That's what the cards are saying. So
If the cards are saying it,
yeah, you
you
have
know,
to do it.
I
It's Friday
kind
the
of, yeah,
13th.
I kind of like.
Yes, that is what the cards say.
How do I explain this to him?
That is actually a really good question. Fate. He drew the card of strength, if you recall earlier.
Oh yeah, he did. He did.
And you are going to require protection, strength, for this Friday the 13th. For as the Lover's card states, if you are alone on the night, Friday the 13th, as very did happen in Camp Crystal Lake and the Nightmare on Elm Street, it is always those who wander alone who find their heads on the chopping block.
That's how I met Jason today. I wandered alone.
It is an omen indeed.
Can you feel the Jason aura? Because this is what he left me with. Yeah.
Perhaps you have been anointed.
Is this why I'm cursed?
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Perhaps this curse for you on this Friday the 13th is a blessing.
Oh, you're right. He did say I have to stab someone, but I don't want to stab JR because, like, then the whole circle's gonna start again and I'm gonna be a fool.
So this is your test.
It is.
You're being tempted by the very winds of fate.
They're tempting me.
The decision is up to you. The magician who stands on the world.
You're right. I'll stab. I don't know yet. Stabbing is so mean.
Perhaps a physical stabbing is not needed.
Probably.
Even though it does kind of feel like a Chekhov's stabbing at this moment. I mean, it's been brought up and it is Friday the 13th, so.
It is Friday the 13th.
But perhaps it is not meant for JR.
Probably not. I can't lie.
Perhaps it is less to stab another, but to protect yourself from those that would seek to bring you ill fortune on this night.
He tried to protect me. From those that tried to backstab me. He knows I have
Precisely.
0 survivor instincts.
A gift, an unexpected one at that.
Wow.
This is what is written in the cards.
That means I'm gonna survive.
Oh, 100%.
Fuck you, Sab! If you're here somewhere, fuck you! Sorry.
It needed to be said.
It needed to be said.
I mean, the cards did say it, so. Well, with that said, do you have any other questions?
No, that was the perfect tarot card reading, and I love the way you do your tarot card readings, and I'm gonna be your #1 customer from now on and come to you about everything, and you're gonna be like, Hazel, you can't have a tarot card reading about everything, and I'm gonna be like, yes, I will.
Truly, you have an open invitation, as long as I'm not actively in a meeting, to give me a call anytime, and I will happily give you a reading.
Is
Even
your
if
number
it's over
in the lemon
phone
list?
over a very, yes, it is right now.
Oh my god, I
It
have
is
to.
indeed.
King of the clown show, haze in my blood. Every plan I make, leave the block in a flood. Slip out of cuffs like they ain't even locked. PD, catch me once, then I'm already dropped.